I went to go talk a second ago and my thing was completely on mute. So I was like, we're just going to start the countdown over. We're going to do this again. Hello, everyone, and welcome to my page. We are going live every day, 365 days, Monday through Friday. When I started this challenge with the 365 live challenge, I did not take into account for weekends. For me, weekends are like my family time, right? Saturdays is like me and my baby boy. He's gonna be 4 in a couple days. Just want to put that out there. That's mine his day, okay? And then Sundays is me and my hubby and my son. Like, that's our family day. That's when we go do fun things. That's when we relax. When we did some house projects yesterday, right? It's our day. So like, I love to unplug, and I've noticed that when I unplug on the weekends and I'm not like sitting on social media, when I'm not like trying to create content or go live, I come out stronger on Monday. Like, I unplugged this weekend and I am full force, and I've just been having some incredible conversations all morning, and it's only 12 p.m. where I'm at. Okay. And so I'm on fire this morning because I unplugged over the weekend. So highly recommend it. If you want to schedule out your content over the weekend, I've been doing that, and it gives me the opportunity to literally just unplug over the weekend. Highly recommended to come back with a whole new view of ideas, right? So anyways, I want to talk to you guys about some conversations I've been having with people over the past month. I've been meeting a lot of new people face to face, like virtually, that I've known for months and months, but we've been hopping on calls, and I'm going to explain to you why and the whole purpose of today's live. So before I get too crazy, let me know, is this the first time you're catching me live? Did someone recommend me to your page? You say, go check out Chrissy Ferreira, the authority coach. That's what I'm known as on these internet streets. Basically, to sum up what I do, I am a launch strategist. I'm a business consultant. I work with service-based business owners. If you consider yourself an expert, coaches and consultants, to launch and relaunch your high ticket offers to a higher ticket audience. Okay. Now, if you are not brand new to my page and you're an OG Chrissy fan, type in hashtag OG Chrissy fan in the comments. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Okay. We are dual living between Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube today, and this will be repurposed in all different places. But I want to know who's here, so say hello in the comments. Let me know where you're tuning in from, and let's dive into today's topic. Okay, so filling the gaps. Filling the gaps for your clients, right? Now, we would all like to think that we can solve all of our clients' problems, and that's not true, right? As I've grown my business and as it's evolved, I've been able to help my clients in numerous different ways. But my area of expertise, my main area of focus, is launching, relaunching services, products, events, books for my clients, right? And one thing that I've learned is that it is really, really helpful if you can fill the gaps that your clients are missing, even if that doesn't mean that you specifically are going to help them with it. So what do I mean by that, right? Is that if you are an expert in your field, right, there are certain areas that your client comes to you for, but there are other areas that complement your business really, really well that your client needs to invest in, that your client needs to do, right, in order to expand the work you're doing for them, right? So, for example, if you are a social media strategist and you don't do graphics, right, for your clients, you're just giving them strategy for social media, or you don't do copy, you're kind of relying on your client to be a good copywriter or to create their own graphics, right? But if they suck at that, because not everyone's good at that, then now you're relying on them to find someone who's good at it, right? And so one of the things, what I've noticed, right, even from running a social media, when I used to run a done for you social media agency, is that some people just aren't really good at it. Even if you hire them, they can't really capture exactly what your clients need, right? And some people, they hire off of they'll hire their friends, or they'll hire the cheapest person, right? But they don't always know who to hire, right? What to look for, and sometimes get burned, right? And I've had clients that have hired other people in certain industries where they've been burned, right? Now, one of the ways that I've been helping my clients over the past year, right? Over the past year, I've made this a really big necessity of mine, is that if I see a need that my client has, right, and I need them to go hire someone to go do something that I don't do for them, right? I will usually give them a referral, right? I'll usually give them someone that I have vetted, spoken to, seen their work, personally paid some of the time, not always, right? So that way I know that one, they're not going to get screwed. Two, this person is going to deliver, right? They're going to be professional. They're going to deliver, over deliver, right? And three, they're going to give them exactly what they need, right? They're not just going to hire they're not going to hire the wrong person. They're going to hire the right person, right? I have been vetting people for a year on being able to fill the gaps for my clients, the things that my clients need that I cannot fulfill, right? Because I can't fulfill every single portion of my client's business that they need. I primarily focus on a certain part of their business, and there's other areas that they need help with that I would be in, like, I wouldn't be in integrity if I was trying to help them with that, right? I need them to go hire a professional to help them in certain areas. So let me give you an example. So I just got off a call with someone who is a PR rep, right? They are someone that you go to that if you need PR, you want to be featured somewhere, you want to be featured in a magazine, you want someone to, but you want to be paid for it, right? And you don't want to necessarily have to pay to be in PR. A lot of my clients want that because if they're doing a launch, you want to build up some audience, a warmer audience around what you're doing, right? PR can be a great opportunity, but who wants to pay all this money for PR? There are opportunities for PR agencies to pay you. So I recently connected with someone, right? Her name is Cindy, and I can tell you guys more about her if you want. In the comments, say who is Cindy, and I can tell you in the comments. Recently connected with someone, and we've been having conversations about how can she help my clients, right, when they want to build up their audience using PR, right? And then another thing is like graphics, right? I help my clients with the entire launch sequence from the moment that we're deciding what you're going to launch to the moment you're opening the doors to closing the doors. I help my clients with the entire launch process from start to finish, right? So there are things that my clients need within that process. One, launch graphics, right? I have designers that I have special relationships with that I feel confident I know which designers or which brand strategists to send my clients to that are going to give them the best work based on the launch that they're doing, right? Rather than I'm saying to my client, go find a graphic designer, go find a branding strategist, go find someone who can rebrand your business. I'm going to tell them, I want you to reach out to this person or this person. I'm going to tell you them already what you need, and they're going to take care of you. I've literally like bridged the gap between them having to search for someone, them hiring the wrong person, right? And then what's really great is when I have these partnerships with people, they usually will give them a specific price, right? Because they're already investing me to do their launch process, which is already investment as it is, right? And then you have to hire other people. The people that I work with have special pricing for my clients, right? And having these types of relationships is powerful because I know my clients are taken care of, right? Another thing is like funnels, right? When you're building out a launch, a lot of times you want to have a funnel sequence, or there's tech things like your website, your landing page, your cart, right? Where are you going to host your program? Where are you going to host your event? How are you going to launch your book, right? I have people like in the tech world that I've collabed with that I know exactly who to send my clients to for whatever type of launch they're doing. Again, they're taken care of. They get the Chrissy price, right? Like these are little gaps that in their business that I know I can fulfill with my collab and my referral partnerships that I have built over the past year. These are really important because when you're working with your clients, you'll know that there are certain gaps in their business that you can't physically fill yourself, that they're gonna have to go off and get those things done. Why not make it easier for your clients, right? And build a network of people that already know what your clients need. If you keep sending people to them, they're going to be so familiar with your process. If you have a framework, that they're going to get they're going to do an even better job because they know exactly what your client is looking for, right? Or for example, I'm a launch strategist, right? And if I feel like my client needs help, like if we have a conversation on a call and they're stressing about certain parts in their business, like their business budgeting, right? I know people to refer them to, or even when it comes to actually building out their program itself, before you come to me, you already have to have your offer, like, you know what you're selling and what the offer is all about, whether it's your book, whether it's your event, whether it is a coaching program, a one-on-one way to work with you, right? You need to already have that. You need to already have had that built out, right? You know exactly what you're doing. You may not know exactly how you want to sell it. You may not know what that launch process looks like, but you have a general idea of what that program looks like. If you come to me and you're like unsure, that I may need to refer a business strategist or a business coach to you first before you come to me, right? These types of things are living with integrity. When I hop on like a call with someone and we're deciding if we're going to move forward working with each other, I ask specific questions during that call to see what gaps does this person need, right? Do they need to work with someone else before they work with me? And who are they going to need to work with while they're working with me? And I can tell them that on the call, right? This is selling with integrity. This is helping your clients with integrity. And honestly, I think it's super, super helpful. And it feels really, really good knowing that when I refer someone, that my clients can be taken care of, and it gets the results with me a little bit better. Because if we're doing a launch plan and they hire some sucky ass graphic designer, then the launch strategy may not work as well, because we're trying to build a high ticket experience for their audience with some basic as fuck graphics that doesn't align. Why wouldn't I have someone to fill that gap, right? Same thing with the funnel. People are trying to register for your event and they're never getting their confirmation page or their ticket, or your website is broken and links don't work, right? Of course, I want to make sure my clients have people that can make sure that this is set up correctly. So you're doing all this work to build out your launch, and I want to make sure that all those gaps are filled along the way, right? This is really important. Whatever type of program you have, no matter how your clients work with you, if you are a service provider, a coach, a consultant, a strategist, whatever your title is, right? Make sure you look at what gaps can I help my clients fill? What are the areas that my clients are going to need outside of you? What do your clients need? Build those referral partnerships. Build up those collabs, so that way the transition is so much easier for your client, and you're actually giving them a more high ticket experience, because high ticket isn't all about price. Price is a factor, right? Because high ticket is personal, depending on what you've already invested, right? 10,000 could be high ticket to you, right? 10,000 isn't necessarily high ticket to me because I've invested more than that, right, in my business. So like high ticket can be 20 grand to you, 50 grand for you, depending on how long. Is that a month? Is that a year? Is that 6 months, right? High ticket is a lot of times it's about access and also experience. And by filling these gaps, you're now giving your clients access to different people in your network to be able to work with, right? Honestly, if you think about it, if you build out referral partners and someone is about to be booked out and I send you to that person, they're more likely going to take you as you because you're my client, because I've sent them work before, right? They're having access to people that maybe you wouldn't have been able to invest in before, but because I have that collab with them, that referral partnership with them, you get the Chrissy price, right? So like something to consider is build out those relationships. And let me tell you, it is a wonderful and beautiful transaction for someone to refer you and you refer back, right? To go back and forth. I have this client for you. Hey, I have this client for you, right? It is a beautiful, beautiful relationship with people to be able to fill those gaps. Give your clients that high ticket experience that they deserve, that they need, and the results that you get them will be better because you'll be able to fill all those gaps that you shouldn't be doing yourself, that they should be hiring someone else to do. Okay. So I would love your guys' feedback on this in the comments. Let me know, what gaps do your clients have that you're looking to fill? Feel free to comment it, because maybe somebody will see it in the comments, or I may know someone that I can refer to you that may be a good referral partner for you, or someone to help you fill that gap. Okay. Let me know in the comments. I will see you guys for another live tomorrow, but I will be posting on social media, so don't miss out on any of those posts. I'll chat with you guys soon.